too often, delayed actions, unclear roles, and lack of actionable training stand in the way of saving a life. So there's an opportunity here. There's a need for realistic, hands-on, repeatable, and scalable training that's accessible beyond just hospitals or classrooms, that can incorporate XR and spatial computing to create immersive, collaborative environments. And this, overall, has the potential to reduce costs, improve team readiness, and make everything an easier, more replicable practice. So, how might we deliver realistic, team-based code blue training that's accessible and affordable for all healthcare providers? The Code Blue Sim. So we have two main problems with this. One, with XR, how do we incorporate haptic feedback? CPR is very physically extenuating. You need to have understanding of how the chest has like physical resistance. You need to understand how exhaustive it is. So in order to deal with that, we have a heart-shaped foam trainer, which one, not only anchors the XR scenario in a 3D space using object tracking and image tracking, it also provides enough physical resistance to emulate a CPR dummy. It's hard material, so it replicates the exertion well enough to cause fatigue, and it preserves physical authenticity. It preserves physical authenticity while reducing costs. CPR dummies are $3,000 to $5,000. Code Blue training simulation dummies around $100,000. This foam and a headset altogether drastically reduces cost. So our solution has two main modes. The tutorial mode, which is a self-paced, self-guided training simulation. It's meant for independent practice where students can refine their essential clinical skills such as CPR, basic intubation, how to check a pulse, how to check if someone actually needs CPR in the first place. You don't want to start doing chest compressions on someone who has maybe fallen down and was a bit too embarrassed to get back up again. So people are able to practice these procedures in a guided and augmented environment. The second mode is simulation mode, which enables a real-time collaboration through a feature on the Apple Vision Pro called SharePlay, which allows participants to join a virtual scenario and work together in a fully rendered 3D environment, even if they're like across the globe from each other. To go more into depth on tutorial mode, people are able to choose specific modules they want to train in, or they can do all of them. We have step-by-step instructions, we have 3D videos that they can manipulate, and we are collecting the data from their actions, so how deep they compress, how fast they compress, if they're compressing at this proper rhythm, and we are able to display that in a basic feedback screen. Simulation mode is multi-user, it's real-time collaboration with SharePlay, but we're also able to display metrics in like a VR environment. We're able to scan hospital environments, so people can train in specific ORs, people can train in clinical locations, or they can train in, say, a crowded movie theater or on an airplane if they want more specific scenarios. And you can see on the right version of SharePlay where you can see my head looking down from the view of someone else. With SharePlay and the simulation mode specifically, you are able to assign people roles. So in a Code Blue situation, there's a team lead, and they're saying, hey, you do CPR, you start intubating, you administer fluids. So you were able to practice the real-time communication skills with groups of people. So our impact. This is flexible. You can train alone or with instructors, administrators, and peers. It's accessible. You can practice anytime, anywhere with no simulation lab or no physical location required. It's scalable. It reduces costs. It's much cheaper than traditional mannequins or simulation centers. It reduces equipment. It reduces the amount of space needed, and it reduces staffing expenses. It's patient-centered. It improves real-world safety and quality of care by having people train in these environments over and over again until their communication is down and they understand how to react in each and every scenario. And we hope that our outcome improves the confidence, communication, and teamwork in Code Blue scenarios. Our stretch goals. This is the result of a hackathon, and that we have a demo So we want to be able to expand this into an actual feasible product. We want to expand our modules from just CPR into airway protocols, how to administer medication, advanced adult cardiac arrest algorithms. We want to incorporate gamification, get more complex diagnostic scenarios. Say a patient has an adverse reaction to a medication, or if a defibrillator isn't properly attached, how do you react in that scenario? We want to include more formal evaluation studies planned with medical educators. We are currently collaborating with a clinician right now in order to get research and data published to see how training with this versus standard code blue simulation lab training versus video training works, and if there's an actionable or if there's actual data that promotes headset training. And then we also want the potential for integration into BLS, ACLS, certification and recertification programs. This is our poster. If you want to check this out in more in depth, if you want to try out one of our demos, we're downstairs. Feel free to stop by anytime today. These are our acknowledgements. Special thanks to our mentors, Richard Harris, Jenny Wang, Datman, Daniel Pillis, Jenna Mansell, and these are assets that we've used. Thank you.